chair or I'll tell Miss Hoskins.
Stop kicking my chair or I'll tell Miss Hoskins on you!
Yeah, it's the last one. Ready? And?
Yeah!
I appreciate it more than I could say. Really.
Like my dad sure as hell sees me. So who else is he yelling at?
I don't deserve this position, and I can't hold it.
I'm not mad at you.
Mommy decides to get the kitchen knife.
Well, pretty enough. Shapely, anyhow.
I know exactly who you are.
Why would I dream that?
I'm an ammunitions manufacturer. Nothing else happened.
I never wanted to be a mom. Is it just Cal you won't answer?
And we are the cure.
She was a goddess in Suppose.
Isn't that right, Uncle Billy?
I dreamt a dream of your dying.
The lambs, they were screaming.
One big world full of yes.
Try harder, stupid.
Just a minute now. Hold on, Mr. Potter. You're right when you say my father was no businessman, and I know that. Why he ever started this cheap, penny-ante building and loan, I'll never know. But neither you nor anybody else can say anything against his character, because his whole life was, why, in the 25 years since he started this thing with Uncle Billy, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy? He didn't save enough money to send Harry to school, let alone me. But he did help a few people out of your slums, Mr. Potter. And what's wrong with that? Why, here, you're all businessmen here. Doesn't it make them better citizens? Doesn't it make them better customers? Now, you said, what'd you say a minute ago? That they had to wait and save their money before they even ought to think of a decent home? Wait? Wait for what? Until their children grow up and leave them? Until they're so old and broken down that they... Do you know how long it takes a working man to save $5,000? Just remember this, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, they do most of their working and paying and living and dying in this community. Was it too much to ask that they work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? Anyway, my father didn't think so. People were human beings to him, but to you, a warped, frustrated old man, they're cattle. Well, in my book, he died a much richer man than you'll ever be.
I went to Harvard Law, actually. I was barely accepted. I mean barely. The only reason they let me come was because of my essay. I was going to make the world a better place with my degree. And anyway, we'd have to participate in these study sessions, my classmates and I, sometimes all night long. And so I baked so no one would go hungry while we worked. Sometimes I'd bake all afternoon in the kitchen, in the dorm, and I'd bring my little treats to the study groups, and people loved them. I made oatmeal cookies, peanut butter bars, dark chocolate macadamia nut wedges, and everyone would eat and stay happy and study harder and do better on the tests. And more people started coming to the study groups, and I'd bring more snacks, and I was always looking for better and better recipes, until soon it was ricotta cheese and apricot croissants and mocha bars with an almond glaze and lemon chiffon cake with a zesty peach icing. Yum. And at the end of the semester, I had 27 study partners, 8 neat journals filled with recipes, and a D average. So I dropped out. I figured if I was going to make the world a better place, I would do it with cookies.
I'm not mad at you. But since you asked me, I might as well say it right out, George. I don't like the whole change that's come over you in the past year. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but
everything. Because we've been friends for so long. And then you begin spending all your time at baseball. And you never stop to speak. Not really speak. Not even to your own family you didn't. And George, it's a fact that ever since you've been elected captain, you've gotten awfully stuck up and conceited. And all of the girls say so. And it hurts me to hear him say it, but I've got to agree with him a little because it's true. I always expected a man to be perfect, and I think he should be. My father is, and as far as I can see your father is, there's no reason on earth why you shouldn't be too. But you may as well know right now that I'm not perfect. It's not as easy for a girl to be perfect as a man because, well, we girls are more nervous. Now I'm sorry I said all of that about you. I don't know what made me say it. Because now I can see it's not true at all. And it's not really important anyway.